Hello everyone and welcome back to another LEGO review on my channel. Today we are checking out every single LEGO Marvel MCU set from the year of 2022. Obviously the sets that we will be covering are from the movies, that being Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness, Thor Love and Thunder, and Black Panther Wakanda Forever. And this year brought a few pretty good sets. Now I say a few, of course, because last year we did get a bunch of Eternal sets and Shang-Chi sets, so saying a lot would be misjudged. But anyways, let's get on into the video. Starting off with our first set chronologically, we have the Gargantos Showdown. And for the first set of the year based off of a Marvel movie, this set was pretty decent. We have an amazing build, that being, of course, Gargantos, who shows up at the beginning of the movie trying to capture America Chavez. And this is a really fun build. It's this big squid kind of octopus-looking green monster with a massive eyeball in the middle there with some eyelashes which look amazing there, as well as it's tiled off on the bottom, and you get a lot of posability out of the set. What's also nice is it only ran you up about 40 bucks. Possibly even better was the minifigure, as this of course was the first time we got a Wong minifigure in a long time, other than of course the Bricktober pack. And what's nice about this one is you can also interchangeably use it for She-Hulk, of course, but it works really good as a minifigure. The hair, of course, isn't maybe that accurate, and it would be nice to have a extra face print. However, that did make sense once we got the Sanctum, which we'll, of course, show next. But the minifigure is really nice overall. Also exclusive to this. Another exclusive minifigure we got was, of course, America Chavez. And she also looks amazing, as we have never gotten this minifigure before and is exclusive to this set, of course. However, I did change out the arms for the Firestar Toys one. I will link them down below, and it just gives the minifigure a lot more pizzazz. But on a base minifigure, she just has some regular sand blue arms there. But the minifigure looks really nice here. You also do get a back face print there with some nice back torso printing. However, the one thing I would have changed was I would have used the Hermione Granger hairpiece in this color, as I think it would fit her a lot better. And of course, you get probably the most overused minifigure now from the start of 2022 and into 2023. This is the Doctor Strange minifigure, who came in the Sanctum Sanctorum. This one, the new polybag, as well as a different variant, showed up in the Spider-Man Sanctum Basement. However, it was basically the same minifigure, same concept. But I do like how they did introduce the cape here, as well as the all new face and torso printing right there. The discs I wish were printed, but I also gave him some printed arms there from Firestar Toys. And the hair, it's all right. I mean, the other one from Infinity War fit better, but showing that one on this minifigure doesn't really fit as much, but this does work. And of course, with the Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness sets, we did not get any more affordable sets, and instead we got this $300 behemoth right here. This is the Sanctum Sanctorum, and I'm not going to go into full detail with that. I have a video on that, but this set was also amazing, and you got a lot of amazing minifigures here. That being some Infinity War minifigures, as you can see I have displayed over here, and some Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness minifigures, if you can see up top there, and in there. So this set, honestly, is worth it if you're willing to pay 300 bucks for it. But with that being said, the Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness sets were pretty good. Now moving on to the Thor Love and Thunder section, this was kind of a hit and a miss. Now I say that because we got only 2 sets, and living up to the hype of the movie that was all put out for a Thor 4 movie, the sets didn't do it. I'll put an image up on screen, the first and the cheapest set, which of course is the Battle on New Asgard, which comes with this really wonky looking kind of creature build, which worked well with Gargantos, but with this one, it resembles nothing from the movie. And the minifigures are so dull. You get the 3 same characters that you get in the Goat Boat, just worse. To be honest, I would rather pay 80 bucks for a set that comes with 5 minifigures, which 2 are exclusive, than rather pay 40 bucks for the 3 same characters and a weird build. But we did get this. This, of course, is the Goat Boat that I was talking about and works really well for this movie. No other set really would have worked well for the movie, as it is taken in some really weird places during the movie, but this captures it really nicely. You get, of course, a very nice Jane Foster or Mighty Thor, which is a nice inclusion, as well as you get Valkyrie, which is a all new minifigure here. And you also get a new version of Korg here, this time with a little scarf piece around him, as he does in the movie, as well as the same Thor minifigure that you get in the Battle for New Asgard. Same build for Stormbreaker, which isn't bad. It could be better, though. And, of course, then you also get your Gorr minifigure. Now, this one, of course, is upgraded with Firestar Toys' arms and their little skirt piece there. So this, of course, isn't the official one. But the set does it for you, and it works pretty well. It includes everything that it really needed to include, and it's not a terrible And finally, you have the Wakanda Forever set. Now, with these ones, you can really pick or choose which ones you want to get. However, I would recommend 2 of them. Those being, of course, the Sunbird, I believe it's called, Shuri Sunbird, and, of course, the War on the Water. Now, I say this because you will get duplicate minifigures if you get this first set, being, I'll put on screen, Namor's Throne Room. Now, I think this set is amazing, and you get everything that you really want out of a set. You get a little side build, which of course is the little diving jet thing that they use to get down to the city of Talokan, and you get Namor's throne, which is a really nice build. You also get, of course, the main villain, as well as you get Shuri, and you get Atuma, which works really well. However, with the sets I will pull up now, you get the same minifigure. You're going for minifigures and you don't want duplicates, then follow these. First set, of course, is Shuri's Sunbird. And this set is a really fun build. Taking the minifigures off here, you get this amazing battleship kind of, well, definitely Wakandan-inspired, basically plane, or I guess jet. It has some really nice pieces, that being the dark purple transparent cockpit, which of course you can fit Shuri in there, with a nice sticker on top, as well as you get this nice trim at the top here with all the angles. I think it looks amazing, as well as you get these very nice kind of thruster jet kind of turbines in the middle here, which of course are in the new glitter color, which is very nice, as well as you get these 2 amazing wings at the back here in translucent purple glitter right there, and a nice thruster at the back there. And overall, it makes up for a very nice set. Now, I believe this set is a bit cheap, or a bit more pricey, as I think it is 65 bucks Canadian, but you do get amazing minifigures as well with the set. Of course, the same Shuri minifigure that came in the Namor's Throne Room, which of course comes with a new hairpiece, and, well, new everything, new torso printing, leg printing, and face printing. However, it is very inaccurate to the movie, which I do not like, but you also do get her gauntlets as well as you do get the Atuma minifigure, which comes in the same set. The only issue being, of course, he is very disproportionate, as you have this giant little, or not giant little, giant skull piece for his What is nice helmet. Is you do get this exclusive Riri Williams minifigure in her Mark I Ironheart suit, which looks very nice. It is a bit busy on the torso, but with LEGO it is very consistent and it doesn't clash too hard together. As well as you get this nice build for her jet thrusters, uses the same Monica Rambeau hair, blah blah blah. You get the new skin tone. But it is a very nice minifigure that they include exclusive minifigures, which I think is what they should do and spread them out. And of course, you get a new Nakia minifigure, new face print and torso and leg printing there, as well as you get her same weapons from the first movie with, of course, Finn's hairpiece from Star Wars. And again, very nice that they included another exclusive minifigure. And with that, you're probably like, well, where's Namor? And of course, here is the final set, which is the War on the Water. As you can see, you don't see Ironheart there, but she is up on this little stand right here because I had this on display up in the LEGO room. A lot of the complaints, of course, with this set being released and shown was that it wasn't a good build for the price that you were paying, and sure, that can be agreed on. However, it is pretty fun to build. It is a bit repetitive, but the building techniques are nice, and I do enjoy the jets on the bottom here, as well as the storage here with the 2 little dragon flyers. This is repeated on the side, however, but the inclusion of these little stud shooters on the side here is also very nice. And the cockpit section is pretty good. As you can see, I store all of the extra pieces right there with Ironheart's hair as well as Shuri's head. But of course, the main reason I got the set was for the figures. And of course, since I didn't want to be paying another $30 for another set, I of course got this one, which gave me the total of all the minifigures in this series. What's nice about this set is you do get some amazing minifigures here, this being Okoye, a new version from this year's wave, as well as you got the same one with just some gold pauldrons in the newest Hulkbuster set, which is a nice inclusion. I just wish they gave her them here, but it makes sense as in the movie she gets her title stripped away. But what would have been nice is if they gave her the variant of her in the Midnight Angel suit. Although that would have been a spoiler, it would have been nice to see here, but it is nice to see an upgraded version of her. We also finally get our first M'Baku minifigure, which also is a nice inclusion here, although I do wish he had some shoulder pauldrons to give him more bulk, as in the movie he is a lot bulkier than all of the other minifigures, but it is finally nice to get him, also being exclusive to the set. As well as Riri's Ironheart Mark II suit is a nice inclusion, as it is also exclusive, and I gave her some, of course, custom printed arms for Firestar Toys, but it is nice that we get another version of her in this suit, as this suit might show up in Ironheart. I don't know if it's going to be a different suit. It seems like it might be a different suit, but I'm holding a hope because this is a lot more comic accurate, and I do like it when LEGO and Marvel goes that way. However, you do get the Namor minifigure, which comes in the other set, although with him I did give him the Firestar Toys arms and face print, as I wanted a comic accurate look there. So forget about that, as that doesn't come in the actual set, but this is why I would choose this set, as you get 4 exclusive minifigures to the set. Well, now I guess 3. However, you do also get a Namor minifigure, which completes the lineup. And finally, of course, you do get the Shuri's Black Panther suit. This, of course, using Firestar arms and legs there. But it works. You get all the minifigures, and you don't have to buy another set, which takes up a lot more money and a lot more space. So if you are trying to go the route with spending the least money but still getting these sets, then I would really just get the sets that I have. Although if you do not want to pay $300 for the Sanctum and just buy the minifigures online, they should be a bit expensive, but at least you're not paying $300 for all of them, and you do still get your money's worth out of them. But anyways, if you guys did go on and enjoyed the video, please make sure to subscribe and like the video, as we are almost halfway to 200 subscribers. That would mean the world if we could get there by the end of the month. But anyways, thanks.